One more thing that I noticed every time I talk to you is the importance you give to just talking with other people, with other creative people, and building those relationships.
Right.
And also collaborating, right? Every collaboration is not an assignment, not a project, right?
Yeah.
But you actively try to talk to creative people and build those relationships and then, bounce off each other.
Correct.
Why don't you just talk a little bit about that, because I feel that that's something that I as well talk about and don't end up doing. It's only now that I'm doing these interviews that I end up talking to other creative people in person.
So, creative people in the city, I think I know a lot of them, but on different accounts where I think everyone wants to meet each other, but they don't end up meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. But I so happen to enjoy spending more time hanging out with actual creative people who are always got something interesting to talk about or ideas to bounce off, and that becomes a more important engagement for me, as opposed to just sitting around having drinks and talking about what you did in school. So it's always been a way forward for me and Wo Mama, and in terms of how can I do cool stuff by collaborating with cool people who, all of us share the same ideologies.
Yeah.
So most of my time is spent hanging out with lots of art friends like Madhavan Palnisamy, Radha Ratti, Joyston Baz, a lot of these other people that I hang out with, Kunal Daswani. We all get together just to, have a good time. But, there's something at the back of your head that everybody enjoys this particular thing, and which is why we're hanging out together.
Yeah.
Even if we're sharing a drink.
Yeah.
There's always this thing that we want to do things together. We want to collaborate together. And I think that's a very good thing with the community. That's what keeps people close. People have built up too many walls around us in Chennai itself where...
Absolutely.
There shouldn't be any degrees separating us. Like, I have no problem talking to someone who's just fresh out of the bucket with just out of college, talking about his visual communication stuff. But there should be this no ego involved in this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm proposing a no ego club.
Yeah.
And that's what
Sounds
I
like a fun thing to be a part of.
Yeah, the no ego club, right?
Yeah.
Where everyone acknowledges the fact that, we're all on the same plane and just come together to discuss freely about your stuff. So I think that's missing in Chennai, and maybe we should do it. Maybe we can do it through all these interviews.
I think that's
just
a good
pass
thing.
The no ego club.
Yeah.
I'll design something.
I get introduced to someone through you. Right. Someone else introduces me to more people. Everyone's network grows. Yeah. But I think it's the network of people who are willing to share.
Exactly.
The point of doing these interviews is for you to lay yourself out.
Yeah.
And everyone, someone who watches it, gains inspiration from some part of this conversation.
Right.
And I think this is, I guess, a good start to the No Ego Club from my end.
Yeah.
You guys already have a bit of a starting person, right?
Yeah.